Hey, it's the Empire. Geo Boxing Empire. Back for boxing. Now, Ricky Burns, man. Ricky the Rickster Burns. you know, he talks about Indongo's height and reach made him a nightmare, man. Now, Ricky Burns is a significant fighter, man. He's a big deal. He's been elite level for a while. Um, if you guys remember, Terrence Crawford beat Ricky Burns town when he lost his title. So Terrence Crawford fought Ricky Burns, and Ndongo just recently beat Ricky Burns. So he has experience with both these fighters, and he talks about how Ndongo is is scary and he's a nightmare because of his reach, man, and how tall he is and how unorthodox he is. Now, like I said, this is a big deal, man. Ricky Burns fought both fighters, and in this article I'm gonna link in the description, he talks about how Terrence Crawford could possibly make adjustments, but how Ndongo's a nightmare. When you hear those two comparisons, you hear one's a nightmare, and then you hear one's can make good adjustments. You know, Me personally, I'll be scared. I'll be more afraid of the guy who's referred to as the nightmare, Ndongo. You know, so you know in my opinion, Ricky Burns he got beat worse in the Indongo fight than he did the Terrence Crawford fight. Like I said in some of my videos before, I thought Indongo dropped Ricky Burns in the last round a couple times with the right hook. There's the times in that fight where he got dropped by the right hook and the ref didn't call it. So I thought he got completely dismantled by Indongo. He wasn't just beat by a distance either. He got beat up pretty bad at close range as well. So Ricky Burns' opinion matters, man. And it's sort of crazy that, you know, Ricky Burns talks about Ndongo like he's a threat, but he didn't really get into detail about Terrence Crawford. At least that's what I'm getting out of this article. So it's really a shocker that he talked about Ndongo over Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford was technical, but he wasn't bringing it to him like Ndongo was. That's more of a nightmare, a pressure that won't stop, and a guy who can beat you at range, but he decides to make it a fucking brawl, because that's what Ndongo did to Ricky Burns, man. He was trying to hurt him, man. He was trying to hurt him all fight, and Ricky Burns got hesitant. He knew how hard Ricky Burns hit because he was getting hit with those shots, and he's like, "Fuck that shit! I'm not gonna throw any punches back at this kid," you know. So, like I said, man, Ricky Burns, man, he was a champion when both these fighters fought him, and his opinion matters very, very much. They both fought him in his home country, and they both fought him at the highest level in Rick Burns' career, which is a world champion level. Say what you want, even if it's years later, you can't take away that Ricky Burns was still a champion. So he was still championship level, and once you get championship level, you can't get higher than that unless you start unifying. So that was basically this that's the pinnacle of Ricky Burns. I don't think he'll unify one day, but as of now, that's the highest stage in his career is being a champion. So I think Indongo and Terrence Crawford fought the same level of Ricky Burns, you know. Um, so that's how I feel about that, man. I remember Ricky Burns. I think he broke his jaw one time and he fought through a fight, and I think Terrence Crawford fought him right after that, and I think his jaw may have broke again, but I'm pretty sure Indongo didn't break his jaw. So if anything, Ricky Burns could have fought a harder fight. So yeah, man, that was it was pretty good, interesting things from here from a former champion, Ricky Burns, Rickster, and I'm really excited for this Ndongo Crawford fight, man. I watched it third down yesterday, and I was really intense. I've been watching both of them train for a long, long time now, and man, Ndongo got those titles, unified titles within a year, and Terrence Crawford is just like a monster, top pound for pound fighter, and they're both undefeated, man, and they both are strapped up with belts, and it's like their whole life. This is the biggest point in their life, man. I mean, they're gonna be telling their kids about this moment, man. You know, so this is like the biggest fight of their lives, this unification fight, and it's a big one, man. And I'm really excited to see this fight. I've been watching both their trainings. There's a lot of emotion in the stare downs. Then there's like you see the competitive spirit between both these fighters. You guys gotta watch the stare down, man. I was watching it, and I swear, man, these people were not blinking. It has to be like 3 minutes of like standing still with their eyes open, no movement. It was like just straight statues. It was like a will. Who's gonna move first? Who's gonna blink first? And it was really intense, man. I never seen anything like it, man. Two unified champions fighting, and this is as big as it gets, man. Indongo deserves like fighter of the year in my opinion. I mean, the way he went up, the way he handled everyone, and it's like the crazy thing is Indongo. I watched some of his fights, but it's like the biggest. It's like the more he steps up, the easier it looks, man. You know, this kid like this is crazy because he's fighting world championship level fighters, and he's making it look easy. So, and he's showing different styles when he's doing it too. One time he's knocking him out cold. Next time he's completely outboxing him. He's showing different looks, so he could possibly make adjustments too. Terrence Crawford, we all know his accolades. Terrence Crawford has already been hyped up. He's already proven himself. You know, now it's time for Ndongo to prove himself. Even though he already did many times, he just doesn't have that fan base. But we're gonna see, man, tonight. I'm really excited for this fight. I'm definitely doing a post-fight review for this fight, man. I'll let you know how I feel, man. Let me know how you guys feel. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. Geo Boxing Empire.